What is going on, guys? So today we are training some back at Ultimate Fitness. I believe it is January 30th here. This was the day after some of my food prep. So I think we are, maybe this is 12, 11 weeks out, maybe somewhere around there. It's really tough because the show that I initially started prepping for got actually pushed back 4 weeks after when I started. So I ended up like switching up my shows to a week prior, so a lot of these dates are all mixed up, but I think this is like either 12 or 11 weeks out. The strength here is actually, it's still not too bad, you know, we're still able to go pretty heavy, still keeping with the compound movements. As you can see, I did close grip pull downs first, and then I always usually move over to a dumbbell row, and I'm doing these differently. I don't know if you guys can see in the video, but I have like my hand grip a little bit, almost palm facing down. I learned that from Kai Green. I just feel like a better contraction sometimes, but like for example, the other weeks I didn't feel it as much. And then we moved on to some seated cable rows. Here, nothing heavy, I don't think. Yeah, about 200. You know, like I said, the strength's still up there this many weeks out, so we're not really like getting too fatigued. But I just wanted to show you guys, this is what I was looking at. Hopefully I have some more training videos. I have a lot more vlog videos coming up, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna let this conclude the commentary and have you guys watch some of it and throw on some music perhaps. I will see you guys later. Peace.
Come on, Nick, push through, come on. Come on, couple more. This is where you smoke them. Let's go. Squeeze in the last one.
Yo, it is Monday, February 10th, 10 a.m., second meal here. I have some fish, sweet potato fries. They're just cut up that way. They're not actual like fried or anything like that. Today is my day off, Monday. I have shit tons of homework to do and studying, so I got all that. Taking a quick break, gonna eat, and I'm watching some Nick Wright right now. Finally, because Bob's taking forever to post videos, so at least I have something to watch. But I will check in with you guys later. Training some chess today with Justin, Randall, and my dad. I'm going to train at World's Gym today. So, cool thing too, my coach actually upped my carbs, added 2 carb meals back in. He had cut the carbs, added some fats, and then he added my carbs back in, but put them a little lower, and upped my cardio a little bit to, instead of just walking on the treadmill, I'm 30 minutes on the elliptical now too. So, cool. Check you guys. About 15 more. Gains. To myself. What's going on, guys? Today is February 13th, and it is about 10:30 in the morning. Class got canceled for me today. We got a little snow on the ground. So today I'm going to train some arms. I trained back last night with Bobby, and he ended up doing legs. That's the first time we trained together in a while. But I kind of just want to like talk to you guys about something. I don't know if this is for like most people or anything like that, but the way I think about prepping is I think it's different than what most people think of prep as. I see a lot of people go in prep in there. So I don't know how most people are in prep, but from like what I see a lot of the times is like they have a lot of other things going on, or you know, they're constantly talking about other things, going out, dating this person, you know, doing other things. And I don't know, the way I was my last show, it was very I want to say it was all about that, you know, and I didn't think about anything else. I didn't see any of my friends. I didn't talk to any of my friends. The only person I talked to was my dad and my mom. And I don't know, I was just very focused and in the zone. So recently I've just been training a lot by myself or with Justin, just because he's competing as well, so he kind of understands. But you know, I trained with Bob yesterday, and I love training with Bobby. I do. It's just I'm kind of in this mode where I don't want anyone else's opinion on, you know, how I look. I don't want anyone to tell me, you know, oh, you look good. I don't want that. I don't like that. I want to do it for myself, and I do it for myself. Like, you know, the end package is what's going to be worth it. So I don't know. I mostly like being by myself during prep and doing my own thing, kind of like going home, just like relaxing by myself, eating my meals, watching whatever I want to watch. If I want to play video, you know, I don't know. I just feel more focused that way. Like, I feel like if I'm hanging out with people, or it diverts me from what, you know, I need to do. And not to say, like, if I hang out with people, I'm not bringing my meals or anything like that. But it's almost just like, I don't know, I feel like I need to be this way in order to do this well. Like, that's just how I am. Like, I give it my 100% when it comes to that, and almost nothing else matters. And I just need a few people around me, and you know. But I remember I was watching a video of, I think it was, I want to say Kevin Levrone or Flex Wheeler. I want to say Kevin Levrone. Don't quote this on me. But basically, it's kind of weird when you hear it from me. But what he says is, like, he would literally have this one room in his house where during the day, when he was getting ready for his shows, now this is to an extent obviously, but when he was getting ready for his shows, he would literally go in his room and sleep with a gun. And it symbolized kind of like, all right, I'm getting ready for war, I'm getting ready for battle, like, all right, let me, everything I need to do. Now, even though this is a small you know, it's an amateur show, it's, you know, me doing this show means nothing to anyone else. It has nothing to do with anyone else. But for me, to be the best I can be at this show, I feel like that's what I need to do, and I feel comfortable doing that. That's my mindset when it comes to it. That's what I'm thinking about. And that's, you know, and so when other people don't do that, I'm like, oh, weird, you know, they're dieting for the show and they're not, and they're doing things like that, because for me, I don't understand it, because I'm just like all one way. Let's get this shit done and, you know, stay focused. And I don't want any distractions in my life whatsoever. None whatsoever. And if you're a distraction, it's like, as bad as this sounds, you know, for those 14, 12, 10 weeks, you know, that I'm dieting, I'm probably going to cut you out. It sounds really bad and really selfish, but that's the way I work. Some people work really well with people, you know, having a girlfriend or having a boyfriend during prep, you know, they can handle that. You know, some things, you know, I can't handle hanging out with my friends because I want to hang out during this time. I can't do it. I'm constantly thinking about, you know, resting, this and that. I don't know. And I'm in a different mindset right now than they are. Totally different mindset. I have one thing in mind and nothing else. So I find myself, even with Bobby, I'm quiet.